Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm gonna never review this beautiful guitar from Fender, and this is a VINTERA. Right now this guitar is out of production because I have the new VINTERA 2 series. This is a Telecaster, road worn, and it's very interesting. I bought this guitar a while ago and they're really not very affordable in my opinion for what you get. But I bought it in B stock, meaning the guy that bought it before didn't like it for some reason. And so I bought it almost for off the price, so it's worth it. The guitar was around 1,000 euros, so you get the idea. I really like this kind of guitars with marks and dents on them. You know, I hope the camera can capture everything I'm showing you right now. The guitar is kind of a, not heavy Relic, but almost there. There are scratches all over the place. I don't know if the camera can capture. Even the hardware is like rusty, stuff like that. There are some positive things and some not so positive things about that. Where here as well, over here on the back, on the plate, yeah, and the neck is completely like, you know, satin. Although he has some brightness to it with some, you know, some color, some painting here still. Only in the place where you probably spend most of the time playing. But I saw the new ones that come in the Fender website. The necks are finished, so I don't like that much. I have one Fender Stratocaster of the same series. So it says here it's made in Mexico, and then Fender 75th anniversary and special edition. Even the tuners are all, oh, the camera, sorry, are all stressed out. You can read what it says there. Okay, and it's not very heavy, so I decided to put new strings on this one. There are 010s from Ernie Ball, and the guitar is very beautiful. This is a Sonic Blue guitar. I have here paper. It says a little bit more about guitar. It's an alder body, road-worn nitrocellulose lacquer, so it's really nitrocellulose. 3 saddle vintage style strings through body. Now these saddles are kind of weird because, let me put this here, they are so vintage that I don't know if I like them or not, because there's no slot for the strings, you know what I mean? So if I move this string a little bit to the left or to the right, it really moves and will impact the distance of the strings on your fretboard. Now, if I don't know how they did it in the old days, if it was like this or not, but I managed to get them sort of in the correct spot, you know, almost the same distance string from string, but not exactly as it is on modern guitars. Also, there's the fretware, not fretware, but you know, the maple here, where your string, where you put your fingers, is also stressed out. It's really cool, old vintage tuners, you know, at least trying to be. And what I can say more about this guitar, let me just grab this piece of paper. So it's a maple neck, right, and a maple neck material and refinement neck material, maple, yeah. It's a U shape, but I thought U shape was going to be a bad thing because I really don't like that pronounced U-shaped necks, but this one is just a kind of a baseball bat. It's not really U-shaped, it's more of a rounded C, but anyways, single coils, 25.5-inch scale, frets vintage tall, you know, fingerboard is also maple, master volume, master tone. Then 2 controls, says here, knurled, flat top, I don't know what that means, but anyway, Sonic Blue. And this is the name of the guitar is road-worn nitrocellulose lacquer, limited edition VINTERA road-worn 50'S Telecaster maple fingerboard Sonic Blue. That's the right name. It includes a deluxe gig bag that I don't know where I put it, but a synthetic bone, and it comes with 09s, but I prefer 010s on this guitar. I don't know why, because probably I know why. So basically this is all there is to know about the guitar. The fact that this is not like a shredder machine or anything like that, although you can do it, but it's not for me because the shape of the neck, right? It's a little bit bigger, and then it's almost impossible without going to a luthier, and that's what it's bad about these guitars in terms of price, to get a really low, not really low, but very comfortable low action, at least for me, and not fret out. Really, because this is a 7.5 radius neck, and it already is on vintage necks. Then you also have that little bit of an issue. You tune thrust rod tuning here, down here, and you have to take out the neck. Or also you can take out the, this thing and the scratch plate, and then you can also put something there. I think it's possible to do that. I can't recall right now. The neck has a little bit of relief, just a little tiny bit, nothing special. And the strings are like on the lowest side, 12th fret, I like 2.5, 2.6. I usually use it at 2 or less. And here is also around 2 millimeters, and I usually put it like 1.5 or even less, depending on the guitars. Now it does sound great. I really love the pickups, but the fret jobs here you can naturally feel, although they are very rounded, but you can feel them. Okay, it's not a well-finished job. Maybe they're trying to replicate the original ones and they were like that. I have no idea. If you have, please leave me a comment. Also, I find it funny, there in some places here, the frets, you know, the space between the frets are like carved, you know, probably from very played guitar, something like that. Not scalloped, but there are certain areas where probably the camera can capture that, but there are certain areas where there's a, you know, a recessive thing going on. But apart from that and all this heavy relicking with all these scratches all over the place, that's what I think it's fabulous about these guitars, because I really like H guitars. I think it's an issue with the internet. Some guys like it, some guys hate it. I really love them. Most of my guitars are not like this, but I have right now 4 guitars like that. So I'm using my Katana with an not an SM57, I'm sorry, with a Sennheiser E906 as usual. And I have just 3 sounds, a clean, a crunch, and a more crunch tone. And let's start with the bridge pickup, we did really bright. And I think it's that you want from a Tele, right? There's not much bass into it, that's because of the patch. But I really like the tone of this guitar, and the control knob is really effective. As you guys can see. Then the volume knob, really smooth as well. Very smooth, you know? So that's very important. Now, this will come without the cover thing here on the switch, because probably vintage, you know. But I really like the sound of this guitar, and it bites if you want it to. For surf music and country music, this probably is an ideal guitar. But I don't know how to play country music or anything else like that. And that's all I know about country. But it's really beautiful. Now with both pickups, sounds really cool. Now on the neck pickup, my favorite position, I think. So it becomes a little bit harder to play when you start passing the 12th fret, you know? I think you can get used to it with time, you know, but it's not my cup of tea. I mean, the strings are really high. You can get through it, but not very practical for my playing at least. Let's go for a little bit of crunch here on channel 2. And this is on the neck pickup still. By the way, this is a push channel on the Katana Gen 3. Now with both pickups. Now the bridge one. Very bitey. Middle. A little bit hard for me to play on this. And I mainly use this guitar to play chords, recordings, you know. And if I'm gonna make a solo on it, I'll try to, you know, make my best out of it, because it's not really that hard to play, but it's not that really easy as well. Of course, this is the only guitar you have, you'll get used to it. Okay, let's go for the third channel and last one. A little bit more distortion. I ran the grunge channel. I'm not going to do anything crazy here. Although you can do play like Rage and stuff, you know, because it will sound great. Back to the bridge pickup. Now on the Gen 3, this sounds really awesome, and I really didn't tweak too much DQ, just cut a little bit on the top end, around 10K. Now, with both pickups. Now on the neck pickup. Strings I'm gonna go out of tune because they're brand new. Now this is where it really, for me at least, it's very hard to do that kind of stuff, you know. Because I'm used to very low action. But it has a really nice rounded tone to it. Playing out of tune. And these picks are really nice, but they are all wear out. If you guys notice, if you guys have, like, you know, on these kind of picks, this is a Jim Dunlop Jazz 3. Jim Dunlop. And if they wear out around these edges, it's you should get a new pick. So I have to get a new pick because you can notice right away. Gets stuck in the strings. Trying to shred. If it's legato, easier to do, right? So I was just starting now to warm up, as you guys probably can see and tell, because I never do that and always get things wrong. But that's just the way it is, because I don't have the time to being warmed up before the videos. And I do need to warm up. I'm not just like that guy that goes into YouTube and starts shredding like crazy. No, that's not me. I need to warm up. So I hope you guys enjoy this demo review of this very beautiful guitar that you cannot get right now, because unless you find a store that sells it, because it's out of production. Hope someday it's worth $1 million. Just kidding. But it's a very fine guitar, and for my kind of projects here at home, recording and stuff like that, I don't need a guitar like this, you know, because you can, you know, using a Strat and Les Paul, and then a Telecaster with a different voice for recordings, and pen guitars out left, out right, and you get beautiful tones out of this. And I'm going to be making some patches for the Gen 3. I'm trying to get a point for the light using this guitar, specifically for this guitar, or this type of guitar, Telecaster, like the Telecaster spec that I have, but with this one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video once again. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so yet, because it helps a lot. And stay tuned for more, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers!